This is me editing now. I know the angle has changed and I look kind of like Tarzan. Disclaimer. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't want to film this video, but I was like, you know what? I kind of do want to do my makeup. So I filmed it. Hope you enjoy. Hello fellow OOOFFERS and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you read from the title, I'm gonna be doing kind of like a get to know me type thing, I guess. No one asked for it, but I thought I might as well do it. So I'm gonna also be doing my makeup, so it's kind of like a get ready, get to know me type thing. I've written about like 50 questions in here because I didn't want it to be short. So here we go. The first thing I'm gonna do before I even do that is put on my wig. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is my e.l.f. foundation. I finally got dark enough to use my darker shade. But I'm gonna also go into the first question, I guess. And this is from my friend. She said, "Love me, daddy." I already do love you, so can't really love you anymore. The next question is, when did you start dancing? Okay, so it's nearly been about like 6 years for me. I started like 2014 in September when I like got out of school. Fashion inspirations and ideal aesthetic, they both kind of like tie into each other. That's why I'm kind of like putting them around the same place. I guess we can say international students, but I've also really been into like cowboy boots. How old am I? So I'm turning 22. Any upcoming travel plans? Hopefully Korea next year for like 3 months. When you're not working, how do you spend your time? I really like sleep. First concert I attended, Vasco. That was the first ever concert I had actually ever attended. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer and contour. The concealer I'm gonna be using is my Pro LA Girl in the colour Fawn. Where do you hope most to visit? Greece or Egypt? Fave 2000 show. Any like black show that they had, so like My Wife and Kids, because that's what I grew up watching. My Wife and Kids, That's So Raven. To my contouring shade, which is again the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Truffle. Truffle is the deepest shade and it's still not deep enough for me, so I doubt you're gonna really see the contouring. Dream job, I guess dancing. What's your favourite word? So I haven't really been saying this word this much. Ya yeet, yeet ya. Most used emoji. Okay, so it's either the simp. Let me simp real quick, or the eyes and the tongue, or that emoji. If you could change your name, what would it be? Okay, so I always like have a thing for changing like names each month. Really like goes with like guy names. I don't know why. Like when I have if I have girls, I'm probably gonna give them like names that would be typically given to guys. Not that it really matters, it's a freaking name. But like last month it used to be Bip or like Bippy or something like that, and this month it is Christopher. But if I could change my name now, if this was, yeah, if now it would be Christopher. What's your hidden talent? I can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards. Docious fragilisticexpialidocious. If you could spend a day in someone else's shoes, whose would it be and why? So it would probably be Chloe from Chloe X How. I would want to see how her life is like, I guess. So the reason why is because like her and her sister's music is amazing. like influential black women, amazing, love that. We stand. Oh, I'm going in to kind of like bake my face, I guess. I'm gonna leave it on a little bit longer this time than I usually do, and then dust it off with my other thing. But I'm going in with the Revolution Banana Deep baking powder. What's been on your mind lately? Just everything going on in the world. Other than that, my mind's pretty blank 24/7. What's success mean to you? Being comfortable, like not being like, you don't even have to be rich to be like successful in a way. You just need to be comfortable. For what would you be famous for? The faces I pull, I guess. Oh, this is so nice. Wait a damn minute. What's your guilty pleasure? Eating blocks of cheese. For what are you most grateful for? I'm very grateful for like having friends that I can go to and like talk to every day, and like having black women in my life who inspire me 24/7. Also being black, like I'm grateful for being like black girls are beautiful, and I'm just proud to be part of that. As we know, for contour I tend to use a eyeshadow, so I'm going to use the Show Maya eyeshadow. Use this brown. What are you most afraid of? Water. And that's rich coming from someone who is a water sign. My sign is Cancer. Rank gaming systems and what's your favourite games? Okay, so if you're a gamer, you would know this. The ranking system for gaming goes PC, PS, like PlayStation, and then Xbox. But I'm gonna take like Xbox away. PC and PlayStation. And my favourite games would have to be Final Fantasy, Tekken, and Kingdom Hearts. What's the dumbest way you've been injured? So, back when I was, I think 15 or 16 or 14, I was quite young. I remember I was running from the food hall after I got food into the music room, and there was a bag, and instead of me to just smartly just like walk around the bag, I thought it would be smart for me to jump over the bag. And as I jumped, I don't know what happened, but I landed and I twisted my ankle. What's something you would never guess about me? A lot of people tend to think they're right when it comes to my height. Like, I'm not tall, I'm quite short, but I have a very long, like, I have long limbs. So it's like, most people think that I'm like 5'6", 5'7" at most. No, I'm 5'3.5" to like 5'4". Is a hot dog a sandwich? Oh my. Yes, a hot dog is a sandwich, and it's because if like anything that goes in between bread is a sandwich. It's like those pineapple go on pizza debate. Yes, Hawaiian pizzas are lit. What's your worst house guest story? Okay, so I invited this person over, took L's, told me he loved me, threw up on my carpet, and knocked out for 2.5 hours. What is your spirit animal? Okay, my spirit animal, oh, I'm gonna be doing my eyeshadow. I'm gonna be going in with this peach, this yellow, and this red. Like, I would say a fox is my spirit animal, I guess. Like, if we're talking about zodiac signs, it's a crab. But the animal that I kind of like resonate with is kind of like a fennec fox. Fox for like ban the fox in, like, I would simp for that, man. How many tattoos and piercings do I have? So I have like around like 15 to 16 mini tattoos. It's just, the reason I say 15 to 16 is because like one of them is faded. What the oh, that was traumatizing. One of them is faded, so I have to get that redone, but I've got like 15 to 16 quite small tattoos. You've seen some of them. You probably, most likely you've seen this one. Yeah, that's a tattoo. You can kind of sometimes see these two, and then you can see this one. But I've got tattoos on my legs, and I've got a tattoo that needs to, okay, so yeah, it's about like 2 or 3 that kind of fade in. I've got a tattoo on my arm, on my finger here, got one here, got like tiny ones here, yeah. And I've got two on my kneecap which need to also be redone. Who and where would you haunt if you were a ghost? So, I would be haunting my Sims, because they be doing some sneaky ass shit. Like, my Sims is cursed, and like, the stories I have told my friends about my Sims, it's like kind of mad. It's like a story out of like a Reddit type thing. Like, my Sims are cursed. I'm very convinced, and if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would be rice. I love rice. What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard? Okay, so basically, I remember I was on a day in sight and this guy had messaged me on there saying, oh, like, this outfit that I was wearing, which is like traditional Nigerian wear, if I kind of post a picture like in this video, he was like, oh, like, this fit is nice, but you know what would look better? It would look better with a choker. How about I put my hand around your neck, and I would just like, no, ooh, I was just like, hello. What do I do next? Eyeliner? Eyeliner. And I'm just gonna use the eyeliner I usually use, which is the Master Stroke eyeliner. If you were a man for a day, what would you do? Probably play games all day. What cheesy song have you got memorized? Baby Shark in Korean and English. Basically, my phone stopped recording. It's still the shame. I'm still on my eyeliner. Favorite song. Okay, so I'm gonna make a playlist later about like all my like favorite songs. But my favorite song for the time being, Cecil Hotel by Boy Meets. What is something you hate that you wished you loved? Watermelon. But if I put lemon on it, then I can kind of eat it. I guess it brings out the sweetness. Like, lemon brings out a lot. Like, I drink lemon with all my teas. Like, I cannot drink tea without lemon. So if I'm ever going anywhere and you see me without some lemon, you know I'm gonna be drinking some tea. Don't know why I speak with my mouth like sideways a lot of the time. Blush. See if I can get the remainder off of it, but if not, I'll just add a bit more blush. What is something that makes you feel old? People born in like the 2000s. Like, once you're past 2001, y'all make me feel old. I'm gonna use my tube lipstick. You've seen it multiple times in videos, so I'm gonna use that for blush. What is something that people are obsessed with that you don't see the point? Supreme. Something you'd like to change about yourself? My insecurities. How many languages do you speak? Okay, so I speak primarily one language. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with this, I think it's another Etude House, my Rosy Life lipstick, and put it on my eyelid. But yeah, primarily I speak one language, which is English, as you know. I also speak beginner level Japanese and beginner level Korean. Like, my Japanese and Korean aren't the best, but my Japanese, I would say, is a bit better than my Korean because I tend to understand more. But yeah, and then obviously, like, I understand some Yoruba words, like size. It's not too many, but it's not like, there's certain things like every Yoruba child knows, so it's mainly those that I do. What was the best phase of your life? I guess this phase, because it's like I know who my friends are, I know who to speak to if I'm like going through certain issues, and I'm living my best-ish life, not during lockdown, but I mean like when I first got into uni, even though I was very sad most of the time, I still live quite a good life, and I guess like I'm just blessed because I was born into a good life. Are you more into looks or brain? I would have to say brains. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm going to my eyelashes with. The Etude House Club Fix. What's the heck? Cheese? Oh, more of it fell out. Oh, I was so confused. I'm going in with this mascara. I don't know what mascara it is. Just for my eyelashes. What's the idea of perfect vacation? Just being able to do stuff on vacation, I guess. Somewhere like city like, kind of like New York. If a genie granted 3 wishes, what would it be? Long lasting life, I guess. Living comfortably and more than 3 wishes. We're going on to lips now. Biggest pet peeve. Biggest pet peeve. I'm gonna use a black lipstick and then go over it. It's like, you know, on Instagram where you can like comments, like when someone sends you a reply or a DM and you just like it. I hate that. Oh, I forgot to say which lipstick this is. This is the Kiko Instant Color black matte liquid lip. So yeah, I'm using that, and then I'm going in with my Morphe lipstick in the shade Nibble, and just gonna fill in the rest of my lips. Dogs or cats? Typically it would be cats, because I just like the way they're not needy. I don't like needy animals. I'm gonna go with my Fenty Beauty thingy bomb in diamond milk. Put it in the middle. Smells so good. Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Or the inner corner of my eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Sleek. It's out of it, but it's this color. I don't know if you can hear kids, but yeah, my neighbour's kids are outside. For highlighting, I'm gonna go in with this same Sleek palette, and I'm gonna use that peach shade here to just do my nose. The last question is, what was your best birthday? Okay, so my best birthday was actually my 21st, because I don't really have parties for my birthday, and I didn't have a party. I just had like a couple of people like go get food with me, and we went and did karaoke, and then at the end we went clubbing. Like, that was my best birthday, and I wouldn't take that back for the world. Here's my makeup. Yep. So guys, this is the finished look. I finished straightening the wig, and I think it kind of looks nice. Don't know, I like the fact that my colors kind of come back, even though my skin looks different. Like, my face looks darker than my neck and my body. It's not, well, kind of is, but we move. I like being dark, so yeah. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you guys next week.